Giuseppe Bonaccorsi's annual knife event KF6 just took place in October. I was there and enjoyed 3 days of seminars, the tournament, and some casual sparring among friends. This time it was a new location, the Palazzeria, a former industrial estate and a beautiful example of 19th century Italian architecture. The Palazzeria is close to the historic center of Catania, and there are lots of small bars and affordable restaurants within walking distance. This time there were participants from 10 nations, even including Ukraine, and as we see here next to Italy, Mexico. Catania is located on the west coast of Sicily. It has lots of other things to offer in addition to the knife event. There's a wonderful city center with architecture dating from medieval up to modern day. University. The famous church, and of course the amphitheater, which had to be recovered from the lava. The volcano Etna is right at the doorstep of Catania. Here the Roman bath and some medieval structures. There are nice restaurants, and some of them are very well hidden. You really have to go look for them in the side streets. And of course there's a very, very noisy in the fish market, as you might expect. And especially the participants from Central Europe love to finish off the water temperature is usually still around 24 degrees. The first day of the event was dedicated to the seminars. Teaching the seminars was, of course, Giuseppe Bulgakov, and he was Santamaria. And an experienced instructor of Italian knife fighting and silat. And there was Dmytro Bulgakov, leader of the Short Blade Association of Prague, an experienced knife fighting and boxing instructor. I had a small chat with Dmytro outside where he gave his take on why knife fighting. Why do you think people should learn knife fighting?
Because it is develop your defense reflex and make you happy.
You'll find the contact data in the links below, but let's go on to some serious knife fighting. And here we have some good examples of different types of fighters. Big ones, small ones, slim ones, kids. Some of them are very good, very flexible and fast. And don't underestimate guys like this. He's not a spectator, and he's one of those who learned this before it became a sport. And this is Salvatore Bonaccorsi. Without him, there wouldn't be any Bonaccorsi and no event. Some have more spectacular ways of fighting than others. But this is where usually someone comes along and say, this is not the way you fight, this is unrealistic. But you got to remember, Italian styles may be designed for something different than you would expect. They are made for jewels. Jewels is a big thing in Italian history, and they might be used by, say, a shepherd out in the field in terrain like this, and therefore the style is different. The legwork must be different. You can't move in this terrain like you can in a city. And jewels was a big thing, especially because they were a way to settle disputes. There's a good book about that, written by Giuseppe Bonaccorsi and A.G.G. Merendoni, Tradizioni schermistiche in Sicilia, the Sicilian fencing traditions. It's a rundown about dueling tradition in Sicily up till today, and with some basic information on Santamaria knife fencing. So this is the reason why it may look different from what somebody might have seen somewhere else. And what the knives of the trade are concerned, here's a wonderful selection of dueling knives, traditional Sicilian knives, work knives, pocket knives, all handcrafted by knife maker Antonino Versaci, very famous knife maker from Sicily. Here he is.
Sono Antonino Versaci, potete trovarci sul nostro sito internet www.coltelliversaci.com, dove troverete le varie immagini di diversi modelli tradizionali siciliani, o sui nostri social, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok come Coltelli Siciliani Versaci.
Perfetto. And remember, if you call the number from abroad, it's international 39 340 784 8560. So let's move on and have a look at the final fights here. Just comment the techniques now and then. Just relax and have a look. Two very dynamic fighters here. The one is the instructor from Milano, who was also teaching the seminar.
Attention, fight. Stop. No point. One second. Fight.
As you see, in this case he just switched the knife to the left hand before attacking. I'm not sure the referees are not sure if he was successful.
He starts first, but not touch and touch like this. For me, it's the same. No.
Seems not.
Agree? Yeah. Agree? No point. Fight.
You may notice the difference in their fighting styles. Some fighters here are medieval fencers, some are Italian knife fencers. This guy to the right is definitely Sicilian. Very dynamic, but also a disadvantage because his opponent had a much longer reach. He's in disadvantage again against a much bigger opponent. You see here both fighters keep their knives in movement all the time. It's probably very wise because the hand easily becomes a target. And according to these rules here, it is a legitimate target. As we see, the referees get together and look at the video footage to see who got the point. But maybe there are more modern solutions on the way. This gentleman now is going to tell us a bit about that.
So this is an electronic system for knife fighting.
Yeah.
There is a connection, wave connection with the system here. When you touch, there is 1 point for the opponents.
Yeah.
If the two fighters touch at the same time,
Yeah.
say no points.
Could you show us once again what happens when you touch?
So if the two fighters that touch in the same times, there's a 1-1, so it means the both fighters they hit at the same time, so there is no points. If I am the red fighter, I touch first, and the second don't touch, so there is 1 point for the green fighter, and we can add the points here. You see, you can add. That's it. Yeah. And we also got the time lapse. We can for the fight.
Yeah. Just let me try with one of the knives. I attack you, and we'll
Yes.
see what happens.
Okay, both fighters
Both
score
fighters
1
have 1 point,
Attack me again.
and
I didn't touch you, so 1 point for you.
wonderful. And where do these devices come from?
It comes from France. It's you can buy it from Tolpa, France, and directly from us. It's made for every knife fighters and all the person who want to organize knife fighting events.
Okay. Is there a web address?
It's Tolpar, TOLPRR /France FRANCE.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you.
È uno come a te, fai quello. La faccia, alla mano più cauda, copri la faccia, non ci dare punti di scopertura. Vai! Vai! Copri la faccia, sempre la faccia coperta, giusto? Bene. Chiudi la faccia! Stop! Capisci perché si parte appena cala la lama, tu si parte, sa? Appena tocca la lama, che si deve fare. Poi. Bello, la matta. Appena cala la lama, chi non si batte, ci avete già tre volte.
And we are now reaching the end of the event. The usual stuff, wonderful group photos, people saying goodbye to each other. Hoping to meet again next year or sometime earlier. Some get their medals. And everybody move on with their lives. Hopefully we see them again. Some dress in the colors of their flags. So for everybody who might want to take part of the event, there will hopefully be one again next year. This one was the 6th. So there's a lot of things to do in Catania. You can go and have take part of the seminars. You can compete if you want. There's a lot of other things to do in Catania to have fun. Look at touristic things, go to the beach and whatever. We all hope to see.